Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have decided to vlog me starting to prepare solid foods for my daughter, who is right here. And so she's 4 months and a week, and the doctor, allow us to start solids with her. And we started with cereal first. So we did not put the cereal in the milk. What we did is the doctor told us to put the cereal, like 1 tablespoon of cereal, into like a little cup or whatever, and then add an ounce of formula into it, and then blend it, stir it, and then feed it to her like that twice a day, and before we start vegetables. So I decided to go with the beech nut organic oatmeal, which is not the one I wanted. I actually wanted to get the Happy Baby Organics brand. They have a cereal, but apparently it's like out everywhere. I couldn't find it at Whole Foods, I couldn't find it at Target or Amazon. Amazon was out of it too. So I'm going to attempt to try and get that for her, which this is not bad, but I kind of wanted to stay within the same brand that she's having now for her formula. Yeah, so then we started the 3 days with the cereal, which the first 2 days were kind of like very new to her, because she's never had a spoon in her mouth or food in it. So it was kind of like everywhere, all on her bibs and everything. So it was a mess. But the 3rd day, I think she got the hang of it, and I was kind of surprised how quickly she got the hang of it, because I would put I would go and then she opened her mouth, I put the food in there, and then she will actually do this type of movement in her mouth. So the food was actually being swallowed, not on her bib. And I think that was a really good start, that she got the hang of it so quickly. Now we did that for 2 days. No, I was supposed to start solids, yes, not solids, I mean vegetables, yesterday. However, we did 3 days straight of twice a day the oatmeal. And I think she's going through a 4-month growth spurt, because she never wakes up in the middle of the night. She's been sleeping 10 hours straight. She woke up the other day at midnight, like crying and screaming, and I'm like, okay, she cannot be hungry, like she never wakes up at this time. I ended up giving her a bottle, and then she went back to sleep. So I wasn't sure if it was a growth spurt that I was reading about, or it was maybe the cereal was giving her gas. So what I did yesterday, which is the day that we're supposed to start vegetables, I just gave her the formula the whole day. I just wanted to eliminate the fact that maybe the cereal was giving her gas, or giving her maybe stomach pains or whatever. So I decided to just do milk and see how the night went. Well, she slept longer, but she still woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, which is not something she does. So I really think that it's a growth spurt that is here, guys, and it's really, really bad. Like the other day when she woke up at midnight, I really felt like I had a newborn. I don't know if most of you guys know, but I have a really good baby. Like since 8 weeks, she's been sleeping 6 to 8 hours, and now she's sleeping 10 hours. I haven't been able to get her to sleep the whole night through to the 12 hours, but I think she's really good, and she has a bedtime and everything. So I'm really lucky and blessed with that. So we praying that this growth spurt will be over in a couple days. So today we are going to start on vegetables. I already fed her the oatmeal this morning for breakfast. I'm going to start with the butternut squash that I just got from Whole Foods. And guys, I have never made this. I don't know how to even cook this, but I did get a book. I actually got 2 books with recipes and everything for babies. Anything from starting solids to like their toddlers, and foods that you can make for them that is healthy, and you could, it helps you combine different foods that will give it like different taste and to expand their palate, because at the end of the day you want your baby to be able to eat vegetables, fruits, and everything. So I got this book. It's called Starting Solids by Annabelle Carmel. And basically it gives you an insight of when is your baby ready to eat solids, the signs that you look for, and then it also gives you different things to avoid, when you're starting, how to start, and then, you know, obviously the utensils that you might need to, you know, to cook, and then it gives you recipes. It's so good because when I went to my doctor for the 4-month appointment, he went over with us everything that we needed to do to start solids. And he was saying how we needed to start with the cereal for 3 days, then vegetables, and he's like, for a week do vegetables and do the same vegetable for 2 days straight, because you want to eliminate any allergies, or know which, if your baby has any allergies, which food is going to, you know, that you want to avoid. So you want to give them give the same vegetable for 2 days to make sure that they're okay with it. And then he said after a week or two, I'm not sure if it's a week or two, I think it's after 2 weeks, we could start introducing fruits. And the reason why is that if you start fruits from the beginning, then your baby is going to taste that sweetness and it's not going to want the vegetables. So you want to start with vegetables, and you want to incorporate different vegetables at first, not a wide, like for example this week we're just going to do butternut squash, we're going to do carrots, and we're going to do sweet potatoes, and I'm going to, you know, switch those out every 2 days, and then start with fruits. So guys, I'm gonna try to vlog this and we're gonna learn together, guys, because I don't know what I'm doing. But I have the book, I have the instructions of how to do this. Oh, and I'm going to be steaming the squash. From what I read, if you steam the vegetables, you don't take all the nutrients out as if you were to boil them. When you boil them, usually what happens is all the nutrients that you need and are in the vegetable comes out. The better way is to steam them. So I did get a steamer, and it's a pot that you just put over the stove, and basically you put water in it and it steams up to the vegetable. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this. And then after that, you know, you mash it together. So let's see how this goes, guys, and see how Miss Victoria likes it. Hopefully she does. You will, right? Yes. Yes. So okay guys, I'll start off and I'll have you guys follow. Okay, so we have a butternut squash, and in our book, oh, this is the other book that I got. Guys, I am that mom. I get books. I don't read books. I don't. But when I found out I was pregnant, like, I was reading everything. I just like to be informed and make sure that I'm doing the right thing, and you know, just you want to be informed, especially if you're a first-time mom, you don't know what you're doing. So I got this other book, and this one basically is the same thing as this. It tells you when to start, how to start, and then it gives you a whole bunch of recipes from first stage, second stage to toddlers. It gives you recipes if your child has allergies, or if you're doing vegan, or if you're doing a vegetarian diet, or if you're, you know, if you're doing anything. It's all here. Here in this book, it tells you, where is it? By the way, I got her this teether on Amazon. I saw it online. Another mom recommended it, and she loves it. It's called the banana something. Look it up, guys. It's really, she likes it. So for this one, it's just basically you want to get a small butternut squash and a little bit of breast milk or formula to just make it a little bit more watery and a little bit more, you know, puree kind of thing. So this one gives you two options. This one gives you the oven to roast it or to steam it. So like I stated, I'm going to be steaming this. So you're going to cut it in half and scrape out the seeds and fibrous strings and discard. Peel and cut into cubes, place in the steamer and steam for 12 to 15 minutes or until tender. All right, guys, let's see how we do this. This is the steamer I got. I didn't get anything fancy or anything, so I just got a stainless steel one. The glass ones are super expensive from what I saw on Amazon. I don't know if you guys could recommend a glass one, which is just like a power one, but those were like $120. So I just ended up with the stainless steel, and I think it was like less than $20 on Amazon. So basically you put the squash here, and then you put the water in here. Put it like this, and you put it on the stove. So I am going to just fill this with water. I'm not sure how much. Okay, so I just filled it with water, almost to the, not to the top, a little bit less than. And I'm just gonna put it on the stove. Okay. Oh, and another thing I recommend, if you guys are starting with solids, is to get these bibs. They're like silicone, and they're from Baby Bjorn. Guys, I don't know, okay? But here it is. I got it on Amazon. I think they were like $13 for 2. When we first started solids, well, the cereal, it was all over her bib. It was a disaster. This, you just clean it, wash it, and dry it. And you could continue using it instead of staining and making a mess with the cloth ones. So, highly recommend it. All right, so let's get to this. What do you think, Victoria? Do you think this is gonna taste yummy? I think it's gonna taste yummy. All right, so I'm gonna cut this. So this side, I'm gonna take out the sticker. No, they put such a big sticker on this. It's not coming off. Okay, so it says cut it in half. And you're gonna scoop all the seeds and all that stringy thing off. I never made this, guys. Kind of like pumpkin, I guess. Well, it's in the same family. And I have decided to make all the food. I mean, I'm home, so I have time to cook her food and, you know, make sure she's eating healthy. Okay, I think I took everything off. See? There we go. And then we're gonna do the same with this one, but I don't know if this one has anything. I think it's not hollow at all on this side. All right, so we're going to peel. Now we peel it. Guys, if I become a chef from just making baby food, it's gonna be amazing because I hate cooking. But because I'm doing it for my daughter and I know that she's gonna get the best of the best, I do it with love and doesn't, you know, just doesn't bother me. I actually was excited to start solids. My husband's like, why are you so excited? I'm like, I don't know. I want to cook for her and see her little, you know, reaction. Right? This kind of smells like melon. All right, so I cut the other end because I had this. So now it's like a little hole, like a little thingy. And now I'm gonna do the same with this. All right, baby. Oh my, what happened to your hair? She, like a couple weeks ago, she found her hair or her head and she just like rubs it all the time. It's funny. It's funny how from one day to another, they like learn something new. And I'm so blessed that I'm home because I don't get to miss none of this silliness, right? Yes. All right, so now that I have scooped everything out and peeled everything, I'm gonna cut it in little cubes. And as I cut, I'm going to turn on my stove. Put it on high. And I'm gonna cut this in little cubes. I guess you could just put it in there like that, but if you cut it in cubes, it's going to cut down on the cooking time. So this is the squash already cut. So now I'm just going to put it in here. So it's in the pot and it's ready to cook. I'm gonna wait until the water starts boiling and then I'm gonna put it on top. So that way I know how long it's been cooking, because right now it's not doing nothing. The water's just there. So now I'll get back to you guys. I'm gonna put her to take a nap because she's getting very fussy. I cooked it for 12 minutes. I'm making my tea too. See, it's tender. I will just give it a like maybe 2 more minutes. A little bit. I think it needs a little bit more. All right. Wait. All right, so it's done. What I did notice is that I probably put a little bit too much water, because I see the water coming up and it's basically kind of like boiling it, which is what I didn't want. But trial and error, guys. You just learn little by little. So now I'm going to use this to mash it up. And I have already, just washed these. But basically these little mason jars, they're 4 ounces each that I got. I actually have a whole bunch, but my mother-in-law got me these. If you guys want to get, they're made out of glass, and you could get them at Walmart. I'll try to link everything down below, so if you guys are interested in any of the things that I'm using. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to mash it and then try to pour it into these containers, and I'm going to try to do 2 ounces, like half of it. All right, so I just put some in there. Okay, maybe you don't want to put too much in it. This is one of the items that the book recommended to get. It's doing its job, guys. Look. And you want to make sure there's no lumps, because if you're just starting with solids, you want to make sure it's as liquefied as possible, because you know they're just learning how to eat and you don't want them to choke or anything like that. What I'm gonna do is, as I'm doing this, I'm gonna put it into a bowl so I could do it little by little, or maybe get something bigger than this. So I'm gonna pour this out here so I could grab some more. And guys, this is super easy. I mean, I think what takes the longest is to prepare the vegetable to cook it. The peeling and the cutting. Maybe an hour. That's that. And it's watery already, so I may not need to add any formula to it. Alright, you could do it here too. Just make sure everything's mashed up. This looks good, guys. I should taste it, huh? And see how this tastes. So I know what baby girl is gonna be having later on. I never had this. Okay, it's not bad. It's kind of sweet, a little bit sweet, and kind of tastes like potatoes. I don't know. Not bad. She should like this. All right, so now that I mashed everything up, I put everything in a bowl, and I'm just gonna put it in these glass jars, and I'm gonna just fill it up halfway. I think that's good enough. We got 12.5 ounces, and we're done. She's gonna eat at 5. So I'm probably just gonna leave this out and then put the rest in the fridge. And guys, it's whatever, it's, you know, best for you. Whatever you find works for you, it's fine, you know. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. It's just what you prefer to do. This is what I plan to do. And if it, you know, and like I said, it's new to me, so I don't know what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. So I have to just play with it and take it day by day and see what I like and what I don't like. For today, for example, you know, everything was fine until I boiled boiled basically what I didn't want to do. I put too much water in the pot, so now I know that I need to put less water, so that way the vegetable's not boiling, but it's steamy. And that's it. That's about, it took us maybe, what, an hour to make and prepare everything. And now we're done, and I'll get back to you guys when I feed this to my baby girl and see how she likes it. All right, guys. Now is the moment of truth. Baby girl's up with her bib on. You ready to eat and try this? No more cereal for now. Real food. Yes. Have the butternut squash ready to go. I'm gonna put it here so you guys can see her reaction. And you the book said you could add milk to it, either formula or breast milk, to make it more watery, but this actually is very watery already. It's very, it's not very thick. So I'm just gonna do it without the milk and see how it goes. So it's yummy. It's yummy, baby. Yummy. So good. It's so yummy. What did you think? It's so yummy, baby. It's so good for you. I'm so amazed how she it's only been 3 days so she's been eating. Oh no, baby. You make me look bad now. Don't spit it out. And since this is her first vegetable, if she doesn't finish this and she gets fussy that she doesn't want anymore, I'll just stop and I'll go ahead and finish with the bottle. But you always want to give the solids before they get hungry. If not, they're not gonna cooperate with you and they're not gonna want the solids, especially if it's new to them. So you just gotta make sure you do it 30 minutes before their feed time, so that way they're hungry and they have patience. They're not extremely fussy and hungry that they want the bottle. So we'll see how she does with this, if she eats the whole thing or not. All right, guys, we're back and look at this. She really liked it. She even tried to grab the spoon and feed herself, so that's a good sign. So I guess butter squash is a go, right, baby? Last spoon for the day. Yes. How? Oh, you see, guys? That's how I know she liked it. At first, you guys saw that face because it was new to her, but she really enjoyed it. All right, guys, so this is the end of the vlog. I really thank you guys for watching, and if you guys have any questions, suggestions, or any tips, please let me know. I welcome any ideas or anything that has worked for you guys out there. Please let me know in the comment below, and please subscribe if you like this video or you want to see more of these type of videos. Click the like button, and thank you for watching, guys. Till next time, bye.